Oh god, okay. Okay, everything is running, I think. Everything is mostly okay. It seems. Alright. Hello, everybody. Okay, things sound weird for, by the way, because I'm using, I'm using different headphones from normal, but hello, everybody. My name is Lana Usagi, girl of your dreams, harbinger of your nightmares, and your computer is about to explode. I'm wearing bangles I should not be for streaming. Whoops. Oh my god, this feels so weird. I haven't streamed in, like, at least a few days, or at least a week or whatever. Hi Lana. Hello Red Luigi. What's up? Hello everybody. Welcome back to the streams, or at least a little mid-vacation stream. And yes, the picture I'm using as the background is indeed a picture I did take, so it's not lying, technically. Yeah, but holy shit, we're here, and the stream is working, it seems, at least. I don't think it's, like, glitching or anything weird is happening like that, but I'm glad we're here. I'm glad we're here in this moment together, because, oh lord, I assume it's late for a lot of people here, and I do apologize for that. I think it's like, back in my time, it's like 3:30 or something, so y'all are staying up late, it seems, but I appreciate y'all coming out regardless. It's been a wild time actually here in Japan. I've been doing a lot of things I didn't think I'd ever do, and honestly, like, compared to my first trip, I've been doing a lot more stuff. I've been doing a lot more stuff by myself. I've been doing a lot more stuff that I didn't think I would ever do. Like, talk to strangers. Oh my god. And just, in general, a lot of things that I'm surprised by. And just, can't miss the yapping. Yeah, I'm glad. Get your yapping dosage, because chances are I won't be streaming again until next week, so... I might have a video over the weekend, though. I know there wasn't a short this week. I'm very confused on how to do shorts while I'm over here, but when I return home, I'll definitely get back to that. But I also hope I sound good still. I'm using my Prince's microphone, which is a TLM 103. It's a little bit different from the one I have at home. I think it's I don't know if it's the same model or not. I think mine's a 102, but regardless, I'm here and we're using it. It's a different pop mic as well, so all of that stuff sounds good, at least. I'm also, like, in a pretty uncharacteristic, like, situation for a stream. I'm kind of just sitting at a window, like, I'm beside a window here. Because usually I'm just, like, in the dark coldness of my room, like, holding a controller in the, like, L pose from Death Note. And I'm just... It's a rough fucking scene. But I'm out here, I got, like, sun cascading on me, like, a lot of warmth. It's nice. I don't think I've ever felt sunlight in, like, 100 days. It feels amazing. The weather here has genuinely been, like, really, really good. Well, like, it's been cold, but, like, it's been really pretty and sunny, so I have that to thank for. I have that to be thankful for. I also brought ReactBot along, because why the fuck not? Hello, ReactBot. What do you think of this Japan trip so far?
I don't want to get political, but this is Obama coded.
It sure is. Some things never change, you know? But yeah, it's been really fun out here. I have a few stories too. I might as well go over them. I'll probably go over like these in more granular detail, like at a separate occasion. But for now, like, there was one thing that happened. The first thing that comes to mind is yesterday, where I was on the train. Like, me and Prince were coming home from, I believe it was Harajuku, and we were on a train for an hour. So that's like a pretty long ride Just so you guys know, because that's like one side of like the city to the other. I'm not gonna exactly say what line it was or anything. I'm not gonna dox myself because I'm still here. But we were on that train, and the train ride was like, oh, Lapis is here. What's up, Lapis? Glad everyone is here, coming out to chill. Yo, IKEA. Oh yeah, that's right. We were in IKEA. I have a story about it. So yeah, we were on that train, and for some reason, it was so awkward. The train like made the noises it would make. It would make like very moaning coded noises. Like the noises it would just make would just be like a girl moaning or something. It was rough. It was. Everyone was pretty quiet about it and everything, but like, I was just there at the back of Gaijin and I was just there sitting, trying not to laugh, gripping my Suica card as the train moaned to a halt every single fucking time. We went through 22 stops and I had to hear like its whimperings of pleasure every single time. Oh, and also I apologize, I do have to be quiet because I am currently in an apartment right now, and apartments have neighbors, in case you didn't know, so I don't exactly want to bother them, even though I am on the top floor, but still. And I can look down upon all the peasants outside as they go about their commutes. And while I'm up here drinking mineral water. But yeah, IKEA was also fun. We went to IKEA yesterday. This is the IKEA in Shibuya. We were there yesterday, and it was really, really fucking packed. I mean, as is anything in Shibuya, because you know it's Shibuya. It's kind of, you know, its thing. It's always gonna be packed, and there's nothing you can really do about that. But yeah, while we were in there, we happened upon a little diner. Well, not a diner. I would more so call it a restaurant. IKEA has a restaurant, for those who don't know. I don't know if that's in other places too, but it was at least in this Japanese one. And we went in there and we decided to get some meatballs because the meatballs are apparently very good. And Prince goes to me and she's like, okay, I'll order, because I speak better Japanese, obviously, and you can find a seat for us. And I was like, okay, that works. So my ass decides to just scroll down. For some reason, this entire floor was dedicated to the restaurant, which makes sense, right? But for some reason, like half of it was dedicated to the bathrooms, and as a result, all of the tables and chairs and everything like that were all on another half of the room. There was just like a ton of tables and chairs, and everything was taken. I swear down. Like there was people just like lining up to get whatever seat happened to be taken next. Most IKEAs have an entire building of restaurants. It's the best thing about them. Yeah, I mean, I would argue like the plushies are the best thing about them, but yeah. That restaurant, we looked at it, and the tables and chairs, everything was taken. If there was usually just like something that fucking made me so mad was there was so many tables that would be like for 2 people, right? And you could do that, but there would be like a business person or whatever in like a suit, and they'd be sitting down with their laptop because you know it's Monday. It's probably like when they'd go on break or whatever, and they're just doing work. But they take up like a 2-seater one when they could just go up to the counter and take one there. So as a result, like obviously I couldn't sit down there, like I couldn't take them. And genuinely, like I looked over all of them and there was no tables. I was like, it was like, you know, Mary and Joseph in the Bible. Like there was no room for them in the inn. There was no room for us in the IKEA restaurant. So we were kind of fucked for that. So I kept looking around. We would see like people get up, or at least I would, because Prince was still ordering at the time, Ilana, how's Japan? It's going great, Carsey. Thank you for coming to the stream. Crew's been awesome to live with. I'm just talking about IKEA right now because we visited the IKEA in Shibuya. We were walking around. Things were fun. We were having a gander, and we were into the IKEA. So, yeah, while I was in there waiting for the seat, we seen people get up, and then immediately, like, people would just fucking just. They would. They would immediately have their seat just fucking invaded by someone else's ass. Like, that shit was like the Bastille. People were just gunning for any new seat or whatever. And that's how it would just be. It would just be like an immediate just fucking theft. And I mean, not even a theft. It would just be like a like a good Passover of power across the cheeks. And then I'll be like, okay, well, I can't sit there then, because crap. But yeah, those people who were like on their computers and taking up like a 2-seater. There was one restaurant, it wasn't the IKEA, but there was one where we seen someone in a 4-seater at a whole ass table in the corner of this small restaurant. It was way smaller than IKEA, mind you. And they had like, it was almost like they were just gonna live there. They were treating it like a fucking business class in a plane. They had like their laptop out. They had like one chair holding their bag, the other holding another chair holding their coat, the other chair not holding anything, but no one's gonna sit there. And they had their laptop in front of them. They had also like food across from them. It was like, and it was a single fucking person. It was a single person. And oh, it drove me insane when I saw that. Because in that restaurant, this isn't IKEA, by the way. This is another restaurant we went to after IKEA. We went here. We had like lunch in IKEA, and then we just had like a snack in this cafe. And in this cafe as well, we could not get a seat, genuinely. Like, for a long time, until one person who was just on their fucking iPad, mind you, got up and walked out. And then we were like, okay, now we can have our tea. And then, you know, model citizens we drank our tea, and the minute we drank our tea, we left, you know. Because that's how you should do it. That's how you should be. That's the cafe etiquette. I know you want to get comfy, you want to sit down, maybe scroll through Twitter, make yourself slightly more depressed. But, you know, not all of us are like that. Some of us just want to have some nice tea. Isn't that right, ReactBot? What do you think of people like that?
Let's watch that again.
Not exactly. I'm going to give you another chance, ReactBot, because we're not reacting to anything right now.
Damn, Daniel.
He's a little tired, in case you can't tell. But yeah, we did eventually get a seat, mind you, but it was in the middle of everyone, so I was kind of a little bit overwhelmed because, for those who don't know, I have claustrophobia, and that can apply to just crowded areas of people too. Especially if I'm just kind of stuck still. Like, I really don't like airplanes as a result. I just don't. I prefer either moving when there's a lot of people, or just like being able to kind of zone out. And you can't really do that when you're in a restaurant surrounded by tons of people. I don't know, restaurants, and they're always so loud because everyone's talking, everyone's like, you know, clinking their utensils, you know, and that's unavoidable. But I don't know, just it's something that my autism does not agree with. And I think that's something as well, like if you are autistic as well, like if you're like me, if you're on the spectrum, something that might be very important to like consider is when you're going in, there are times when you might be overloaded, you might have sensory overload in some regard. Maybe it's just due to lights, maybe it's due to sounds, or I mean those are the two for me, but you know, smells can also be another thing for people. So yeah, I think that's very important before you go on vacation, just to consider and remember is a thing. Because it very much is, and it's rough. But yeah, I'll always be on the lookout for that. But overall, the food in IKEA was really, really tasty. I really enjoyed it. I got the the vegetarian meatballs. I was in the mood for vegetarian meatballs, not just because like they're apparently supposed to be like really tasty, but also just because like we walked by like a pig cafe later that day, and also like my aunt showed me a picture of a pig cafe, and I was like, oh, they're too cute. I'm not in the mood to eat them right now. So I was just like, okay, let's get the plant-based ones because they're tasty. And they were. We had like a little bit of gravy on them, a little bit of cranberry sauce. It was really good. Like, if any of y'all like are in an area that has an IKEA, I really recommend the plant-based option. I know it might be tempting just to go, you know, meat. I think it might be, but you know, treat yourself. It's really good. So that was IKEA. It was really cool. I got to see all the cute dog plushes and everything. I was on cloud nine, and yeah. But aside from that, though, it was a bit overwhelming. And also, we just had like something that also just wasn't cool as well. Was just there was like a few rowdy men beside us, and rowdy men. That's like it's my fear. Oh yeah. Didn't IKEA have a hot dog with a squid ink or charcoal in Japan? Yeah, that sounds familiar. Squid ink, though, I'm not sure. It was some kind of hot dog anyway. I'm pretty sure Curry told me about that. I'll have to ask her, because believe it or not, I've never had a hot dog in my life. IKEA meatballs, my beloved. Hold on. Yeah, the meatballs were so good. I'm so sad that like there's only 2 IKEAs in Ireland, and I don't think either of them have a restaurant in it. But they were delicious. I really, really enjoyed them. Like, what was the thing I really liked as well? Oh, I was served mashed potato, but with it, I guess that was kind of a default. But like, listen, I'm Irish, but I'm not too big on mashed potatoes. I think people will be surprised to learn that, but that's just kind of how I roll. I do not partake in the eating of mashed potatoes. It's just mouthfeel is really bad. Other autistic people, you understand me, right? Like, it's a weird fucking feel on your mouth. It's just really, it's like slimy, but it's not, because there's no liquid in it. It's just fluffy, and I'm not too big on fluffy flavors, if that makes any fucking sense. The taste is good. It's just the feel of it is just fucking noxious. I couldn't deal with it. And I never have been able to. But you know what? More power to people who do like it. It's just not my thing. We also got salmon too, and that was tasty. And because, you know, salmon's my thing. But that is like the one thing from Japan I think that is just an objective better thing than here in well, not here in Ireland, because I'm not in Ireland right now. This is the only Lana Soggy stream you're gonna be getting for a bit that is just, I'm not in Ireland for it. I also had a very tasty time at the Sushiro, which for those who are unaware is a conveyor belt sushi place. It's kind of like a chain. It's got a few locations all around Japan. We were there, and oh my god, sushi is so good. I'm so sad that it's not in Ireland. Well, it might be in some places, but like, I don't know how good it is. It was just really tasty, and I really enjoyed like all the sushis and whatever that I had. They were very tasty. I got this really good one that had like, it was salmon, but it had cheese and basil on it. Some salmon nirigiri, I think that's what it's called, with basil and cheese, and it was really fucking good. Oh my god, it was so good. Like, you can make anything work with salmon, I'm pretty sure, and it will be good. Because salmon is just such a versatile tasting fish. It's such a versatile tasting fish. So, highly recommend for anyone who's in here, in Japan. It's it's just a really, really, it's a really tasty treat to have, and I recommend. So yeah, that's also good, and it's also a pretty good place to visit if you're introverted and you don't like talking to like clerks or restaurant owners, whatever. You do have to do that sometimes, but a lot of the time you can just like you can either get on, you just sit at a counter or sit at a table, and there's a little conveyor belt that you order on a tablet, and then it comes out to you on a conveyor belt, and it'll notify you, hey, your thing's here, get ready to catch it, it's on a conveyor belt, and then you get it. And then you can also just fill out a drink using this tap that's built into the desk. Oh, it's so good. Like, I kind of want to go there by myself at some point, because I feel like I can handle that, because, you know, my Japanese isn't great. I mean, I'm learning, but it's not amazing by any fucking means. I'm certainly not conversational yet. Like, if I know when people are asking me, oh, do you want a bag, or oh, would you like to pay by cash or card? You know, I'm able to distinguish if they're doing like that, and I'm able to answer accordingly. But if they'll sometimes just say something like out of pocket, like where are you from or something, and I'm like not prepared for it, and I'm like shit, because like the issue with like knowing a slight bit of Japanese is like you will know a little bit and you will say that, and then I guess for a lot of people who do speak Japanese, you'll pass the qualifier and then they'll immediately start talking like fucking perfect, like high level N1 Japanese to you. And then you're like, by the way, I'm not Japanese. And they're like, what? But you said daijoubu desu once. You tried pork tonkatsu and chicken katsu. I kind of want to try those someday. I haven't tried either of those, but chicken katsu I tried at home actually. It was really good. I tried. They sold chicken katsu for a time at like somewhere local for me, so I was able to get it. You're in Japan. Hey, Anime Star Productions, welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm in Japan. I'm currently living with my girlfriend for a bit, and we're having some fun. And that's why I'm streaming at such a weird fucking hour. That's why I'm streaming like 9 hours later than I usually would. Because usually this would be the time where I'd be, like, brain-wise, this would be usually the time when I'd be streaming. But, over in Ireland, but here, I'm just, you know, we're just streaming normally today. We're just having a little Zatsu. Yeah, I should probably mention that, by the way. Sorry that there's no Honkai Impact today. I was trying to get it to work, but for some reason 8.1 is just Hoyo Play. I don't know if it's just the Wi-Fi here being really, really fast or whatever, but it's just not working. I'm probably... You'll just have to wait for Honkai Impact when I get back, but don't worry, it'll be the first stream when I get back, so... For those of y'all who are waiting for me to get back to Honkai Impact, don't worry, it will be back. I just need to get home first. So, yeah, but I wanted to stream over here regardless. Yeah, so that was fun. I was also at the Evangelion store, in case people are interested. I got a lot of shit. I also accidentally cut in line. Because, like, people were assembling, like, the ugliest line in history. Okay, in my fucking defense, right? I seen like 2 people standing in front of the Evangelion queue, like in front of the like cashier, and I was like, okay, and I stood there. I didn't notice like there was a bunch of people behind me that were all like pressed up against like another shelf, and I just thought they were like looking at the stuff, because I was like, okay, that makes sense, there's a lot of people here, they're probably pressed up against the shelf just looking. And then like this guy, I don't know what the fuck you did, but... Oh, hey Sarah, welcome to the stream. Holy shit, all of y'all are coming out today. This is awesome. I really appreciate that. I'm just talking about my experiences here in Japan. Right now I'm talking about the Evangelion store. But yeah, one guy who was able to speak English, he just fucking... I don't know what... He like god fingers my shoulder, and he just goes like... And it like hurts like a bitch. Even though I guess he was just tapping me, but for some reason he just has fucking like Saitama level powers. And then he's like, hey, come on, you're cutting a line in front of all these people. As if like I just like As if I just like killed someone. You're cutting in line in front of all these people. How could you? Like, you were killing younglings. It's almost 11 at night for me. I'm sorry, but this is the only time that was gonna work for me. JST. Listen, when I move over here, like, permanently, I'll figure out a better streaming time. 5 in the morning. Yippee. Yippee, indeed. Yeah. I'm keeping y'all up, and it's fine. You know what? I have stories to tell, and y'all will like it. But yeah, that happens, and then I just go, like, oh, okay, sorry, and then like in my mind, I'm just having like a little panic attack. But yeah, or I was already up. I can imagine why, Lapis. I can imagine I can imagine why you in particular would be currently up with what's happening in the Eden's Garden server right now. What's your opinion on it, ReactBot? What's your opinion on what's happening with the Eden's Garden server right now?
My skinny ass could never.
So what's with the wacky ass Mark Zuckerberg looking thing? Oh, this is ReactBot. He's a little guy who says something. Not even. He's a little guy that we have for the Honkai reaction streams. They'll just be yeah. It's a little thing created by Jack's Films that like is. You press F7 and he says a wacky phrase, and I think it's just. And that's why I have him here. Say hi, ReactBot. Say hi to all these people who want to see you.
Let's watch that again.
You already said that, motherfucker. Say something different.
Bro is getting it done.
There we go. Yes. He just says brain rot phrases. It's awesome. Also, Lana, why do you have Pixar Mark Zuckerberg captive in your stream? Yeah, because he's just here. I'm just having him here to spice the Zatsu up. I just press F7 and he says anything. For instance,
Someone call the woke police.
That's him watching a Lana Usagi stream. Oh god. Oh, it's brilliant. Created by Jack's Films, by the way. Full credit to him. And full credit to all the crew that worked on it. I have them credited in, I believe in the description, but also I might not, so I might add it to the description actually. It's a good reminder. So yeah, he just says any brain rot thing whenever I press F7. It's brilliant. So yeah, that was the Evangelion store, but I was able to get a ton of pictures there, and I was also able to get some stuff. I was able to get a lot of presents for my family. A lot of souvenirs. I think I've like spent most stuff. I've spent and bought most of the stuff I kind of like wanted to do. So I'm pretty chuffed about that. Somebody called the brain rot police. Oh my god, my ass would be arrested immediately. Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm not as keen on brain rot humor as I used to be, just cause, you know, time moves on, memories stay forever. Our humors change as, you know, things go on. And me personally, like, you know, you spend enough time in the Eden's Garden server and you see people just kind of just like fully toked up on it, and it's just like, oh god. And it, yeah, you know, this is Skibbity Kai Sinat Core. Kai Sinat Core. Yeah, I'm still I think it's still wild how he streamed about Iron Mouse, but yeah. But yeah, that was something as well to wake up to as well this morning with the Eden's Garden server. People, they have their work cut out for them. That's for damn sure. I'm very glad that I was passed over for mod. And not because, mind you, I was not a good candidate. It was for another reason. Vtuber core. VTuber Kore Kore. Oh, also, speaking of which, yeah, let's not talk too much about that. Yeah, exactly. Let's not get too deep into it on the stream. We're all here to have fun. We're not here to do anything too crazy here. They hired a therapist because he got his butt so roasted about, because, wait, really? How would you approach that as a therapist? How would you approach that? How would you just go like, okay, so you have to remember it's only a game, you know? It's a shadow of the urge tree. Or I don't fucking know what it's called. I don't play Elden Ring. I don't know what the DLC is called. Shadow of the... Sorry, I'm not on... I'm on a kitchen chair right now. You'll have to forgive me. Urge tree, yeah, that's it. Shadow of the urge tree. It's... Oh, you have to realize the shadow of the urge tree isn't real. Like, wouldn't it be just something you had to... Was it like the live Katy Perry therapy session? That black girl night vigor. That black girl night vigor checked me so hard. A gaming therapist. That should be a thing. That should be a thing for like, for all the folks who need it whenever they get absolutely butt fucked in Mario Party or something. Like, the Bowser shouldn't. He shouldn't have been there. That Bowser spot was. It was bad placement. But yeah, like I mean, also if you're gonna be playing Elden Ring, I think you should have a therapist at the ready anyway, because that game looks fucking insane and difficult.
That's gross.
Bowser, more like Boozer. Little do you know that that's pretty much just like a name of another Mario character. Like we're all aware of Booster, right? Or is it yeah, there's Booster and Bowyer in the same fucking game. Why? I remember when I played the DLC and that guy destroyed me on my first playthrough. I'm very interested in this, by the way, because like we've had so many hard games come out, like Elden Ring and stuff like that. Like there's this one YouTube video I used to watch a ton as a kid, where it's like top 10 hardest video game bosses. Wait, for real? Yeah, Booster and Bowyer are both characters from Mario RPG. Where it'd be like top 10 hardest video game bosses, and then you would hear like some shit you'd never heard before in your life. And it would always have to be one from No More Heroes for some reason. So I wonder if that was made in modern times and not in like, I don't know, 2010 YouTube. Where everyone was like, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor. Here's 10 reasons why Justin Bieber is gay. That was every video. It was like that, or it'd be like, Princess Peach tribute or something, and I'd be like, cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. People love that song back in the day. Or be like, Caramel Dancing, but like, what the fuck is that anime about? Like, all the countries in love, or all the country yaoi or whatever. Hatalia, that's it. Where it'd be like Hatalia Boys Caramel Dancing or whatever. Or Club Penguin ban funny bands or whatever. Okay, I don't know how many people would be interested in this. Hatalia, yeah, that's it. I was gonna say, I was gonna say Haikyuu, but then I was like, no, that's like more modern. It's the one with all the mid-ass openings. Yeah, Hatalia, that one. Yeah, because I was thinking, what if like people made videos like that nowadays? Like if they made top 10 hardest video game bosses 2025, would like that Elden Ring boss be there? Like, is that one of the hardest bosses people have ever fought? Because like, I feel like if it's too broad if you include all video games, because wouldn't you have to include that like one Final Fantasy like 8 boss or whatever. Not Final Fantasy 8. What the fuck game was it? It was Final Fantasy 11. The one Final Fantasy 11 boss that like, what the fuck was it called? Like Absolute Virtue, that one. That people, like, nobody could genuinely beat because it was so bugged. And anytime people found an exploit to beat it, like, they would patch it out of the game. That one. Hard video game bosses, literally every other boss in Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, that's another one of those, like, super hard looking games. Except this time you're monkey. Master monkey. Yeah, I assumed that would be there. Also that Ninja Gaiden game that came out. Lana, you should stream a Black Myth Wukong playthrough. I don't know if it's really difficult. I don't know about that. We'll see though. I did play Stellar Blade on the channel for those who remember. It was pretty easy because he's an optional boss that you don't have to be to progress. Oh yeah, but he still counts as a difficult boss though. Like he's still a difficult boss. Like he's a difficult boy. Cause like, I don't know if any of y'all have ever watched like top 10 hardest Mario bosses. But anytime there would be one of them, there would be like Kulaks from Mario RPG. Y'all know that one? That would be a tough. that would be one that they would always say. I kind of want to watch one of those videos, like those top 10 hardest bosses on stream, like some of those old videos. I don't know if people would be interested in that, but like I used to watch this one called, it was, I don't know, it was some channel. It was some channel, but they also did like a hardest Kirby bosses. It was so good. I immediately went into a New Game Plus as soon as the end credit rolled. I've never had that with a game, to be fair. Like, the minute it ends, you get a new game, you just go like, fuck it, New Game Plus immediately. I don't think I've ever had a game do that, so that's a pretty big, like, deal whenever that happens. Ooh, I still have to play Persona 3 Reload, though. That's probably gonna be good. The actual hardest boss of Elden Ring is probably either the final boss of the DLC or Melina. The most thing, I'll be totally fucking honest with you guys. The number one thing I know about Elden Ring is the Starbomb song about it, where like he's talking about wanting to fuck the pot or whatever. That one. Melina took half my soul away. Wait, what? Yeah, it's a Starbomb song. It's like, oh god, how does it go again? I keep, if any of y'all know Starbomb, they made a song, like, they made a song about, about having relations with Alexander from Elden Ring. Like the pot guy. And has this like song and this sample in the background. It's like, you got me like, it's really catchy. I love the new Starbomb album, by the way. It's like, it's so jammy. I mean, all Starbomb albums are, but this one especially. Ooh, Alexander. Yeah, the pot guy, the guy who's like, oh, fill my heart with vigor. Also helps I purposely miss out on getting the good ending of the game. Oh, that's always fun. I will tell you what is such a bummer whenever you play games, whatever. Like, like you play all the way like for several hours and then you immediately just get a shitty ending because it's like you didn't pick up enough moon rocks around the shore. Like that's what happened to me with fucking when I first played Mega Dimension Neptunia. I got an ending where like one of the main characters dies, and then it was just like, if you want to get the full ending, you should go back 30 hours in. Oh shit, my headphones are dying. When they die, I'll just go grab my other headphones. How the heck do you bang a giant pot filled with meat and God knows what else? Because it's filled with meat. You just, I don't know. I assume if you have the anatomy for it, you would put your own meat within it. I don't know if you have even the slightest inkling of Chinese mythology and the Journey to the West, Black Myth Wukong. I do know about the story of the Journey to the West. It's like, oh, the Monkey King, I believe he is called Wukong. Sun Wukong, yeah. He like meets a bunch of cool other animals and they go on like a little journey together. I'm not too familiar with Chinese mythology though. As you guys know, I'm a massive weeb. I know more about my Japanese mythology and stuff like that. I know about, you know, Izanami and Princess Kaguya and, you know, like the Crane Lady and stuff like that. That's more my jam. What do you think of Black Myth Wukong, Reactbot? What's your thoughts?
I need a drink after that.
Well, he needs a drink after playing Black Myth Wukong. You heard it here first, folks. After that monkey game. Ooh. I'm saying this as a fan of the game and Journey to the West and the character of Sun Wukong, and I'm even saying this as your friend. Give Black Myth Wukong a try. What is the gameplay like? Like, is it like, compare it to another game? Like, what is it like? Because, like, say, you know how Stellar Blade is kind of like near all the way, same fan base as well. Same fan base of guys who are like, ass of a fictional woman. But like, what it, gameplay wise, what is Black Myth Wukong like? Because that's the important thing at the end of the day. Even though I like, and people will be shocked by this, but I mostly play games for stories. I guess that's why I like gacha games so much. Or at least the gacha games I do play. Kind of similar to Soulsborne and a hack and slash. I do like hack and slash games. That's the thing. I do like hack and slash. What's another hack and... I like Muso games a lot. I played Fate Extella Linked and I really enjoyed it. I actually seen a bunch of Fate Extella Linked stuff on sale in a secondhand shop like close by, and I just didn't get it because I was like, fuck, I should have bought it. And it's not, yeah, oh yeah, I read that already. Yeah, fuck, where did I leave my water? I'm thirsty. It's getting fucking warm here, jeez. Never thought I'd say that in my life, but here we are. We're here in Japan, baby, and life is good, you know what I mean? I'm so pissed that I'm not gonna be home until like... Oh, no, I'm so pissed that I will be home in like a few days. I've enjoyed being here so much. All the soldiers are wondering why I'm playing this mid-battlefield on speakers. We're just out here chilling. Soldiers as in like... Oh shit, my headphones died. 1 second, y'all. I have headphones over here on the sofa, thankfully. Where'd we go? Yeah, welcome to the stream. Because I want to hear my Zatsu music. I want to hear whatever the fuck curse shit Reactbot is gonna say. Alright. Headphones applied. I think. Why is it not working? Rockspot, say something. Can I hear you? Oh, well, that's a shame. I cannot hear the boy. Oh, it's not playing on the right thing. Okay. There we go. You've played Dante's Inferno? It's a God of War clone by the old team behind Dead Space. No, but I do know what Dead Space is. It's very much a Souls-like as far as gameplay goes. It's an action RPG that allows for endless customization and flexibility of your skill tree. Ooh, okay, interesting. So it's a bit like Nier in that way, and I did enjoy Nier. Actually, the thing I enjoyed a lot about Nier as well. Never play VTuber out loud in the fields. Listen, I appreciate it. Salutes to y'all. Y'all are doing God's work. Yeah, but I enjoy Nier. The thing about Nier I enjoy the most is probably the story though. So if Black Myth Wukong does have like a good story or whatever, then I'll be happy to play it. You craft, upgrade, and collect armor and stuff as you progress. That does sound fun. Like I enjoyed playing Stellar Blade a lot on stream, and I was kind of pissed that I only had the demo. So I do want to play a game like that on streams at some point. If it's, I hope it's not too long though, because I don't want to play something that's like super long. I don't have to, like, because that's always the risky move whenever you're streaming. Especially if you're a small streamer and like you kind of go off your niche a little bit, it's always kind of risky. Especially if you're like me and you're currently trying to fight against YouTube and the algorithm with because it gave you a strike on because you uploaded Full Metal Alchemist full video when you actually didn't. Isn't that right, Reactbot? What do you think of that? Cheers. Cheers, milady. Perchance may I pet or scritch the doggo. You can also transform into certain enemies you defeat when you collect your spirit. Oh, so it's like mini ninja. I see. By the way, if any of y'all have a Wii, try and hunt down a copy of Mini Ninjas on the Wii. Or PS2, I think it's also on PS2. That game, awesome. I really enjoyed it as a kid, and I enjoyed it, like, when I played it semi-recently. I would be more than happy to play it on stream at some point, because that game is awesome. That's, like, that was, like, the first thing that got me really interested in, like, Japanese culture as a child. My favorite bit is how every guy in the game is voiced by the same guy who has this voice. Young ninja, you must baby me, I should be baby. Some people would call it shovelware. I call it the best thing ever. No, but genuinely, that is a really good game, and I recommend it. And it's cool, like, now as an adult woman being here in Japan itself and just being in the air of Japan and, you know, knowing that that was the origin of my love for Japanese culture. Yeah, it's fun. Both the Chinese and English voice cast of the game are phenomenal. I'm very interested to see who's in the English voice cast. I wonder if there's anyone I recognize. That'd be pretty cool. The monkey man is voiced by Ray Chase. That would actually suit, actually. No, I just made a joke about it. I'm just thinking like, oh, I guess Sukuna's voice would fit a big, scary monkey. But I imagine like it would sound the most natural with the Chinese on it. There's a part of me that kind of like when I get back to Ireland, I kind of want to play Persona 5 or something with a Japanese voice cast on. I don't know why. How the Chinese voice for Son Wukong is the same actor portrayed him in the 80s TV show. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty dope. So he's reprising his role after like 40 years. Holy crap. So he must be like older now. He must be like in his 60s or something. God damn. He probably has like a very aged voice as well. That probably aids with it. Ooh, I'm gonna actually have a last gummy from this little wrapper here. I hope y'all are grateful to Prince, by the way, for a lot of this, because I'm using her microphone. And her audio. What the fuck? fuck it. It just disappeared from my brain. Interface. Yeah, there we go. Interface. So I'm using that her stuff for the stream, so I had to set them up with my computer. So y'all better be grateful for her for this, because I know I sure as hell am. Shit, if I had money, I would buy you the game on PS5 and mail it to you or something. That'd be awesome, but I don't think... I think the PS5 is region locked, so I'm not sure how that would work. But I appreciate the thought. Don't worry, I'll look into it myself anyway. I mean, I brought you Arcadia Fallen. I think you doing the same to me is very good. Which, by the way, I'm very much considering playing Arcadia Fallen on stream at some point. You don't have a Steam account? Oh, I do. It's just that, like, my laptop is kind of crummy, so I don't really play any high-end games on it. If you want, I'll DM, you know, opening segment of the game, so you have our idea of us. It's like, yeah, do that, and then I'll watch it on the train. Cause I'm gonna go out and get dinner probably after the stream ends. I don't know where I'll go, but I'll find somewhere. I have some time to kill until Prince gets back, from work. So yeah. But don't worry. There we go. I'll probably get a better computer as time goes on, because now that I have this trip done with, now I have to fully focus in on saving up for a good PC, because that's kind of the main thing right now. We've had so much scuff over this whole, you know, this whole VTuber journey of mine, and I think I would want to put a permanent end to it. Because that would be cool. It'd be cool if I didn't have to use a second laptop for this bullshit every single time. So I'll probably do that. I'll probably... Yeah, I'm gonna build a PC probably. That's probably what I'll do. Because I'm like looking at Prince's like PC and everything over there, and I'm just like, I want something like that. Not that I would use it fairly often, because I prefer just sitting on my couch and, like, you know, playing a game on console on a big, you know, 75-inch TV rather than, you know, sitting getting cross-eyed at a monitor. I want to get a PC too at some point just to play stuff like emulators and mod games like Classic Doom. Sent. Awesome. I will check it when I have my tablet and my phone charging right now. Because I'll need them to get to the station. Or, well, I don't need them to get to the station. I know that. I know the way they're off by heart at this point. I just needed to check what line I need to take to get to where I want to go. So yeah. A PC too, at some point. So, yeah, that's the main thing I think for me, is like emulators. Like, I believe, I could be wrong about this, but I remember listening to this while I was farming. Like, I remember I was listening to a Game Grumps episode, at some point, and I think Aaron mentioned this, while I was playing Honkai Star Rail at the time, so I was farming for shit for the Remembrance Trailblazer, so forgive me if I'm wrong about this, but, I think the Xbox Series S or something is able to emulate games. Like, you can download like emulators legally on it or something. I could be very, very wrong about that, but it's apparently an emulation powerhouse, which is really, really like intriguing to me, because there's a lot of games that are older and I would like to play them on a TV. Like, I would love to play that, you know, they don't tend to re-release it for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Like, I'd love to play that old Evangelion game for the Nintendo 64. That would be fun. I'd love to play a bunch of games like on the 3DS, with homebrew or whatever. And I think the only way to stream a 3DS game without modifying your hardware is genuinely just to like get an emulator. So yeah, like if you ever see a bigger VTuber or whatever, streaming like Tomodachi Life or something. Not saying this is like exactly what they do, but I would assume they're emulating. Or any 3DS game in general. Like, it's mostly gonna be either emulating or someone is doing some whack shit with their hardware. Yeah, I think it's good for emulators. Unfortunately, a PS3 emulator though, which is something I'm pretty interested in setting up just for the original Demon's Souls. I agree. I feel like PS3 is in that really uncomfortable era right now that a lot of games seem to be in, where it's like not old enough to be considered like legacy stuff, you know, where like games are protected more, you know, they're archived a lot better. It's kind of in that awkward period where I guess the company is just kind of like giving it a blind eye. Like, you can look at like PS1 games, you know, they're very much like well preserved and everything like that. PS3 only games though, like a PS4 can't play them for whatever fucking reason. You can only genuinely play them on a PS3, and that's bad. That's not a good thing. PS2 a little bit as well, but not as much. But a lot of PS3 games you might see getting swept under the rug are still really good. Like, what's a PS3 game that still... I mean, believe it or not, I first played Persona 5 on the PS3, because not a lot of people notice, but Persona 5 also released on the PS3. The same thing that Sonic 06 released on. I never got to Infamous and Infamous 2. I will miss you. I never got to finish Infamous 1. I don't know what those games are, but like PS3 era, that is the area I kind of grew up with a lot of games. Like, I was a bit more mature. I was more conscious of like games coming out around that time. Literally the reason for one of the reasons why the PS3 was made was because of Demon's Souls, and it's the same for Bloodborne and PS4 emulation. Well, do you guys know what Infamous is? Jeez, I am down for an explanation of what Infamous is. It sounds cool. I know No More Heroes actually came out on the PS3 as well. Like, they released it there. Although I think it shines best on like Nintendo consoles because it's just such a... It's such a far cry from what Nintendo usually does. Try out Infamous Second Son. It's a PS4 exclusive, but it's able to buy on PS5 through the PS Store. I mean, I also have a PS4, so I can also just go do on that too. Like, I have a PS4 and PS5, but what I have is I have a PS4, a PS5, and a PS Vita, and a PSP. Oh, and I have a PS3 as well. But anything before that, I don't got. The issue with PS3 is it's like it has AV cables, and a lot of HDMI TVs nowadays don't like have those specific cables, which is kind of a fucking like shame. I know there's probably like HDMI to AV converters, but I don't know how well they work. It would be cool if they did though, because I would like to like switch on my PS3 again for old time's sake, because there's a lot of games still on there that I hold dear. Like, I'm pretty sure I still have like a Little Big Planet game on it. I still have my dad's old PSP. Any good fighting games on PSP besides? I don't actually have any. The thing is, I had my PSP when I was younger, like way younger. The number one thing I remember playing on it, actually, was Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet was, like, my favorite game ever for, like, a good few years. Because, like, the PSP was one of my first ever game consoles. I had that, and I also had, like, Crash of the Titans or something. It was, like, a Crash Bandicoot game where you could ride on big enemies. I can't remember, but that game is, like, super nostalgic for me. Not that I even know if it exists or not, but it was some Crash Bandicoot game. I could have dreamt all of it. Who the fuck knows? But, there was, like, it was a Crash Bandicoot game where you would ride around on big boys and you would smash up things. And I'm pretty sure Dr. Cortez had, like, a daughter or something. I don't remember. R/tip of my joystick things. But yeah, I don't know any fighting games on that. It's Crash of the Titans. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, it's that one. That was like one of the first games I ever played. I didn't even know Crash Bandicoot was like a series when I played it. I think it was just that. That matters too much. I'm planning on getting an Xbox Series X. Yeah, you can put all your emulators on it and stuff like that. The thing is though, a lot of PS3 games, like at least the ones that I'm thinking of that are really cool, like got PS4 versions anyway. Like I'm pretty sure, the fuck game is it called? Fairy Fencer. Fairy Fencer was one I really adored. I loved Fairy Fencer. And I still do. I think it has like a lot of parts that I'm like, I don't know about that. But for the most part, it's like a really good game. And it got like a re-release on PS4, which is like just infinitely better. And it doesn't lag like hell. If any of y'all are interested in Fairy Fencer, like, if any of y'all like JRPGs where it's like an interesting turn-based mechanic and also like each character kind of has like a stand almost, like a JoJo stand, like an extension of themselves, and multiple choices, by the way. The story can go in multiple directions. I really recommend it. It's a really good game. There will be parts that will make you uncomfortable because it's very boobed down the stairs type of writing, but it's whatever. So Persona, a little bit. It's kind of set in like a JRPG kind of time. Like it's very much like set in the olden times, you know, where swords were pulled out of stones, like that kind of a thing. But like, people have weapons, and those weapons can turn into fairies. Hence the name Fairy Fencer. So Danganronpa Persona, a little bit. I don't know. I would say like, if you guys know the anime Rise of the Shield Hero, it's like that as a game, but also like the swords can turn into like cool creatures. They can turn into like big robot boys, or like cute little cats, or like anime girls, you know. Oh, Shield Hero is so fun. I don't know much about it. All I know is that me and Snow watched the OP of it, and shout out to people behind Shield Hero, that they were one of the only people who didn't strike us for that video. But fuck the people who find Full Metal Alchemist. Fuck them. I'm only kidding. I know Japanese copyright law is like rough, but yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna assume you mean me. The rising of the Persona Rampa hero. The Persona Rampa hero, he goes around and he just goes like, listen man, like in Pennsylvania the age of consent is 16, so you don't need to bully me for what I'm about to say. And then people just go like, whoa. Persona fans when they learn the age of consent exists. Oh god. I'm so glad you can drink the tap water over here though. It's and then you can hear disturbing the peace. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually gonna play Persona 3 when I get home, actually. I think I'm gonna play Persona 3 Reload. It depends. Will I stream it, though? I kind of want to. I kind of want to stream a little bit of it. Because it was either gonna be that or Metaphor Fantasia, but, like, I've heard from Snow firsthand that streaming a Persona game is, like, torture. So I might just do a single stream of it, like, where we start off and I name the character. That could be nice. I could just do a single stream, see how well it does, and if people like it, maybe I'll play more of it. I'll Genshin it. That's what I'll do. Like, if people enjoy it, I'll play a bit more of it. But if you guys do want to see me play more Genshin, I would be happy to. I got Arochino, so I'd be happy to play more when I get back. But yeah, for now I'm gonna focus on Honkai Impact because I've been promising we're gonna get back to Honkai Impact. We're gonna continue the story. I promised. We're gonna get there. it's just the Honkai style itself has been also just eating up my my stream time as well. I also wanted to play the Attack on Titan game on stream at some point, but I keep forgetting that it's called AOT and not Attack on Titan. And whenever I look it up on like a storefront or anything, I'm just like, oh shit, I should download that. If they have oh no, but then the text will be in Japanese, and I won't be able to understand it without Google Translate. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out some way to do it. Don't worry. The Rising of Disturbing a Peace Hero season 5,381,008, episode 69,420. Ooh, like. Actually, do you know what? I give full respect to the people who react to episodes of anime. Like on YouTube. Like, how do you not get copyright striked? If I get copyright striked for, like, a Full Metal Alchemist intro, these people must be, like, bugging. Like, how do you do it? I'm so tired of the fuck of this shit. I've seen chat. Sorry. No, listen, that's all chat is for. Chat is just for shit posting. We're all shit posters by default, and yeah, I'll finish up streaming a bit because I need to let you guys sleep, and I know I'm streaming at I'm fucking streaming at scary hours, but and also, your girl needs some fucking food. I'm just thinking of where I should go. I went out to a burger place a few days ago, and it was pretty good. I'm thinking I could go back there and I could grab some grub, but I kind of want to be a little bit adventurous today, but because I do have to kill some time. I'm gonna have to try sleep with some good Greta Van Fleet. S. Good old. Wait, how would you sleep to Greta Van Fleet? It's mirrored and smaller than fifth of the screen in a classic way of watching anime back in the day. Oh yeah. Oh god, I'm talking about food right now. I'm hungry and I can't get a midnight snack. Well, yeah. And too bad, I'm talking about Japanese food, so it's even better. Dun dun dun. Like how I had like a delicious mochi cake. A delicious Olaf mochi cake at Disney Sea. What, having a Olaf mochi thing. Reactbot, you do realize that everyone loves mochi, right? It's not just fucking Gen Z, right? That is the hottest take I have heard in a while. Key above meeting the master of sacred the thread. Got a few slower songs, I'm pretty sure. There was actually like a pretty oh, King Gizzard. I don't know if they're a rock band, but they have like one song that's like really good for helping like me rest or relax or whatever. It's called Sense. I recommend it to y'all if you wanted like a nice jazzy slower song. It's pretty nice. So that's King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard, by the way. Which is like the best fucking name ever for a band. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I love King Gizzard. What do you think, Reactbot? What do you think of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard? Yes, he is very correct. Make sure to subscribe to join the haunted hutch. That's what we're calling it for now. I'll come up with an actual like fan name at like 1,000 subs, whatever. I don't feel like super necessary right now, but when we get there, we can't hear him. Reactbot, speak. I need to hear you. Wait, we can't hear him? Wait, hold on. Has he been... Okay. Reactbot, speak. We haven't been able to hear him for a bit. I wonder if it's ever since I like put my headphones in. Let me see. He's just mouthing in the corner. Yeah, because it's just not. So it's not joining. All right, hang on. Let's fix him up. All right, get your skinny ass over here. We Scuffler. I have an excuse today though, because I'm like not at my usual setup. I'm literally sitting at me and Prince's dining table, streaming this while like lots of stuff is surrounding it. I literally have a hammer right here. There's literally a hammer just sitting there.
I do that.
Okay, well, he's back. Okay. Alright, Reactbot, what are your thoughts on King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard?
Jarvis, remove their legs.
Oh, okay. I do not know what that fucking meme is, but whatever. Anyway, King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard, all of your legs have been taken. It is what it is. But yeah, I will get some food in a bit. And it's nice and warm too, so I do wanna, I don't know how warm it is gonna be though, cause like the thing about Japan that like can be very much of a betrayal is like you'll see how sunny it is and you'll go outside and then like a breeze will hit you and you're like, "Tis no ordinary hammer. It's the hammer, mighty hammer of the god." Yeah, it's the mighty hammer of the gods. It's Thor's hammer. It's a rubber hammer bought from DIY tools. Oh, it has too many kanji. I can't read that. Kanji overload. You Led Zeppelin immigrant song. Wow, you must be really into like, because Led Zeppelin and like Greta Van Fleet have like pretty similar music, I'm pretty sure. I would recommend, if you're into that kind of music, I would recommend Tom Petty. What the hell? I bit my tongue in the middle of that. Tom Petty. I love Tom Petty music. I love that like kind of era of stuff. 80s music, my beloved. Did I seriously just type Zeppelin? Well, hey, I didn't even notice, so you're better than me. Or Led Zeppelin. I love power metal and hair metal, especially. I'm more about the new metal. That's my thing. I love new metal a lot. Like, I know people rag on it a lot, because it's like, because it's kind of hard to pin down what the genre even is, but I'm a fan of it. What do you think of new metal, Reactbot?
This couldn't be made today.
Yeah, because it wouldn't fucking sell, that's for damn sure. I'm getting Sleep Token a bit. I have not heard of Sleep Token before. I know Dream Theater, and they have a pretty similar name. Industrial yeah, let's hear it. You guys' music opinions. I want to hear like what y'all's music opinions are. Big fan of Ghost. I have heard of Ghost. Mary on a Cross. Yeah. Man, I love React, but I love him too. I think he's a pretty good addition. He made that one 3.0 reaction stream. Baby Metal is like I'm a huge fan of Baby Metal. I'm in the country of Baby Metal now. Baby Metal could be anywhere. They could be anywhere around me, and I would never know, because that's how idols work. Speaking of which, I was in I don't know if I should say this. I won't say one part of it, but I'll say the other part. I'm not gonna say it just because I respect privacy of people who they might not be a VTuber, but I respect their privacy nonetheless. Just in case they are, and in case my hunch is like on the money. I mentioned a few times in stream chat, but I love 9 Inch Nails. Oh yeah, I wanna fuck you like an animal. Dinner. Kingslayer by Bring Me No Horizon and Chef's Kiss. Yes. Oh, that's so good. It's such a good fusion of like baby metal and like the usual Bring Me style. I'd actually recommend, Tara, you would actually, if you enjoy that song, you would recommend, I really recommend the new Bring Me album that just came out. Actually, I'm pretty sure you also listened to that one, but Next Gen is really good too. I have a vinyl of it, and I'm really proud. I actually need to play it. I need to play the vinyl at some point. That'd be really cool. Oh, there's a family walking by the house. One of my favorite newer bands is the Struts. Do they do some strutting by chance? I recommend, for pop punk stuff, I actually recommend Meet Me at the Altar. That's a good band. Closer is actual peak with a music video you should probably never show in public. A video music video you should probably show in, you should show in public. Oh, I misread that. The number one music video I would want to show in public is oh god, let me try. Is there any like really fucked music videos I can think of? Let me see. Well, Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy is really good. Yeah, I really liked the newer album as well. Can you believe, by the way, it's been nearly 2 years since So Much for Stardust came out. Like, what the fuck? Oh, it shouldn't, but honestly, yeah, screw it. Yeah, you know what? You should show it in public. Oh, I know one that, like, always made me go, like, cover my eyes as a kid. The song Sex by the 1975 has, like, straight up nudity in it. And like, when I was listening to that as, like, an 18-year-old kid. Well, no, I first started listening to the 1975 when I was 17. As a 17-year-old kid, just seeing that video, I was like, what the fuck? Cover my eyes, my Christian eyes. I'm a big fan of Ronnie James Dio. You thought I was Ronnie James, but it was me, Dio. Traumatize people. That's the aim, you know? You gotta traumatize people a little bit with music videos. If I were to ever make music videos for songs I would work on, the number one thing I probably would do would probably try and make them stick in people's minds as much as possible. And not just for shock value, you know? I would want it to be something that would traumatize them just as much as whatever I'm probably singing about. And I do want to get into music at some point, so I have inspirations, trust me, and I actually have like a list of song titles that I want to develop when I actually get good at music production and all that stuff. But you know, actually singing and being any percentage of talented is probably what I should focus on first. That's probably the important part.
Why would bro do that?
Why would I get whatever react to that? If it's okay, I can DM your Spotify links to some of my favorite rock and metal songs and artists at the moment. Go for it. I'm always in the mood for recommendations. I'm usually like pretty assy about recommendations, but like when it comes to music and stuff like that, I'm pretty like on point because I just like there's so much music that gets produced every single day, and Lord knows I wish I could listen to all of it, but there's simply not enough time. So I love people pointing me in the direction of especially smaller artists. Like, I'm so glad someone pointed me in the direction of Sweepy. He'd probably still be better than what 9 Inch Nails did for their Broken EP. That a whole movie people actually thought was a snuff film. Ugh, gross. Oh god. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go like snuff film levels of far, but it would be something where it's like Something like the effect of what? Let me think. What would it be similar to the effect of? Similar to how, like, when you watch a really good ARG, like a really good one that sticks with you, like a Walton Files type. Because I love myself some analog horror. But nothing cheap, nothing like that. It would be something a bit more, how do you say, like, robust, something a bit more put together, I guess, and just a little bit like overly symbolic. Kind of similar to the way that, like, if you ever read a manga by Tatsuki Fujimoto, like Chainsaw Man, Look Back, Fire Punch, anything like that. A similar way how he can get very weird ass images stuck in your brain is something I would love to go for. And they're not even like necessarily scary images, they're just really weird and like not normal looking that they make you go like, ugh. I got Troy as a smaller artist I've been loving recently. That sounds familiar. I think my sister might have listened to him. He has also Hermes and Epic the Musical. I keep hearing about Epic the Musical, and I still do not know what the what the ever-loving fuck it is. I think it's some kind of like... Prince actually showed me like a song from it before, but Lord knows I wasn't able to make heads or tails of what it was about. But it seems alright. It seems like a cool enough... It seems like a cool enough thing. Can't rag on it too much. Oh god, stretch. There we go. I keep thinking about what I'm supposed to get for dinner. Or for lunch, I guess. I'm gonna be getting lunch. But oh yeah, let me give you guys a smaller artist recommendation. Ooh, I'm not sure how small he is these days, but I remember like he was still pretty underground in like 2020 when I first discovered him, like 5 years ago. Oh lord, his name just fucking escaped my brain for a sec. The fuck is his name? Oh my god, I'm so... This is free promotion and I like screwed up his name in my head. 1 second, y'all, I'm gonna look it up. Give me 1 second, Reactbot.
That's kind of cringe, bro.
Give me a shut up. Give me a sec. This is important. I need to figure out who the fuck this guy is. I know the name of one of his albums. Nasty C, that's it. There we go. Okay, Nasty C, that's his name. That's his name. If y'all like pretty jazzy, like, you know, rap and stuff, I would recommend some, I guess it's more hip-hop, I guess. I'd recommend some Nasty C. He's pretty decent. Mostly the album I discovered him from was Zulu Man with Some Power. Pretty good. Okay, there's too many power metal bands that I can't even sit you on the course right now. I don't know if Bring Me would classify as a power metal band, but I think at times they go there. Actually, speaking of Bring Me the Horizon, if y'all want some good recommendations on where to start with them, I would recommend starting with Amo and then going backwards. Because one of my favorite songs that they have, actually a good few of my favorite songs that they have are like from their earlier days. Like on Suicide Season, and especially on There's a Hell, Believe Me, I've Seen It. Like, there's a lot of good stuff there for yall metalheads. Where the fuck is my water? Oh yeah, it's on the ground. Because I can't leave it in the sun or otherwise it gets all bubbly, and I don't want that. Nice and tasty. Boy howdy, I sure love tap water. It's so weird. Like, you drink tap water here and it's just like, it's genuinely like the cleanest shit ever. Like, you can tell there's been like, obviously like chemicals and stuff in it to like clean it out, but it still tastes like hotel water no matter where you are. Like, you could be in a line at Disneyland and you could see like a fucking one of those random ass faucets in the wall and you could drink from it and it would just taste like a 5-star hotel water. But you know, cleanliness is a big thing here in Japan, and that's a part of it. So yeah, would I recommend people come to Japan if you can afford it? Yes. If you can't afford it, yes. I love this place so much. I don't think I've been this happy in a long time. Dragon Force, Powerwolf, Halloween, Gamma Ray, Battle Beast, Beast in Black, Glory Hammer, Nightwish. I know about Nightwish already. Stratovarius, Avantasia, Blind Guardian. Oh yeah, didn't Bring Me the Horizon work with Mick Gordon for a song? I don't know. I don't know who Mick Gordon is. I know they worked with the Nova Twins recently. Who else did they work with? They worked with Ed Sheeran for a cover of one of his songs. I remember that. They worked with Kojima on like Hideo Kojima, like, because they did a song for his for Death Stranding. They also did music with, yeah, Baby Metal, like we said before, and Grimes. They did a song with Grimes too, because they're big Grimes fans. So that makes a lot of sense. A lot of their collab work seems to be on the newer stuff though, because I don't remember too many collabs off of Suicide Season. Lights, actually, Lights was on one of the best songs off of There's a Hell, Believe Me, I've Seen It. That's Crucify Me, for those who are unaware. That song is a fucking journey, and I recommend it. Mick Gordon was behind the Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal soundtracks. That would make sense because I'm pretty sure they're big fans of games like that. I mean, one of their biggest songs ever is called Shadow Moses. So it checks out. You've invaded your DMs with Melon Rock and other music. Like, go for it. I will check it all out later on, because when I'm on the train, I'll need something to look at. When I'm on the train on my way to get some good eating. I don't actually know what time it is right now, though. It should be like 1:30 or something. Oh yeah, he sampled a chainsaw for most of the Doom 2016 Doom Eternal soundtracks. That I did hear about. I do remember that. God, there was one song that like sampled a chainsaw recently that actually oh no, never mind. I was thinking of a bar, not a bar I guess, but you know, like a lyric off of a Bring Me the Horizon song where it's like, I wanna get fucked, make love to a chainsaw. That's the kind of lyrics you're doing with Bring Me the Horizon, and I love it. One of my most treasured memories from late 2023 was listening to the album for the first time while playing Overwatch, and it felt pretty good. No, that's only for the main menu. He sampled a chainsaw for that. Wait, really? Oh. I mean, if you're gonna sample a chainsaw for any game, I'm pretty sure it's the one where you rip up aliens or whatever. My favorite thing, I don't know, there was like a Doom 20, my favorite thing about Doom 2016 was like, it was one of those games where all those commentary YouTubers would play and then just have it in the background while they're like, so yeah, this guy's a big poopy dicky. His content is just cringe. I don't know about you guys, but I think he's kind of a pedophile. Like that, you know, like that era of slap You remember? They would play like either like CS counter, like, you know, CS:GO surf or whatever, or it would be that. Make love to a chick. Yeah, that's a lyric in one of the newer Bring Me to Horizon songs. I can't remember which song off of Next Gen it is, but one of them has that lyric in it. It's not Lost. The fuck? Which song is it? Oh, it's off of the one. It's off the on after Lost. It's the one that starts off and it's like, my name's Ollie and I'm an addict. And then you hear in the background, hello Ollie. God, which song is that? I can't remember the fucking name of it. It's my favorite album of last year, and I can't remember it. Alright, I need to sleep. Good night, Stacey. Good night, Tara. Yeah, now that you mentioned it, I should probably actually finish up, so y'all can get to bed as well. I'll finish up here, and I won't go get myself some lunch, and yeah, because we had a nice an hour and a half long stream. That's pretty decent for the amount of time, and I do need to get lunch because I haven't had food in like since I woke up like 6 hours ago. So I think it's good that I get some food here. We're going to be in a cafe later, so I'm gonna focus on eating mostly now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching as always. And next week's streams will resume as normal. We're gonna have a video up on the weekend though, because we're gonna be reacting to the Treeby trailer, because I assume it's gonna be out by then. Next week we'll get back to Honkai Impact, and then after that we'll be back in Star Rail Town for 3.1. So, buckle your jets, bucko. We're going straight into it. But yeah, don't worry, Honkai Impact will be back. I will get this fucking working by rain or shine. So yeah. Do you have anything you want to say to the crowd react spot before we head off and get some lunch?
Agree to disagree.
Sure thing, buddy. All right. Okay, I will finish up here. Make sure you guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm in Japan. You have to do it. You have to be nice to me. And make sure to do your best in all things that you do. React spot. Well, yeah, React spot. Let's answer this question. Will Lapis get a GF? What are your thoughts?
8 and left no crumbs.
No, actually, I'm gonna keep pressing you until you give an answer. What do you think, React bot?
But doctor, I am Pagliacci.
It's a good one. No, give us like a affirmative answer.
Alrighty then.
Okay. Will Lapis get a GF?
Let's watch that again.
That's the third time you fucking said this, dude. You have like 700 phrases. Shut up. Alright. Will Lapis get a GF?
Is this a live leak video?
No. Answer the question.
You can say that again.
Okay, one more time with feeling. Will Lapis get a GF?
ChatGPT, what do I say next? Bro really said,
Take from that what you will, Lapis, I guess. One more time. What do you think, ReactBot?
Bro went sicko mode.
You'll go sicko mode, says ReactBot. Hell yeah? Question mark? Yeah, that's what I take away from it. Hell yeah? Oh no. But yeah. Oh, I take that as a no. No, I would take it as a this.
In English, please.
All right, he's not gonna give you an answer, but yeah, don't worry about it. Just focus on yourself, and that's all you gotta do. And things will happen as naturally as they come. So don't worry about it. Anyway, thank you guys all so much. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below your favorite thing that ReactBot can eat for dinner. whether that be cyanide or whether that be a hot dog with squid ink. I'll see you guys next week for getting back into the Honkai verse, and my vacation will be over, and I'll have many, many stories for you. I know I didn't get to cover all of them in this stream, but I will when my brain steam dies down. Alright. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Is that the guy from Fortnite?
Bye, guys.